35192. Want to send me a text. A little bit of inside information somebody sent me. Mary's wearing her sling over there for the Offspring show tonight. Somebody texted me. They said, I don't necessarily want to blow up Mary's spot, but they told me that they know precisely why you are wearing that tonight. I think Bill also knows, too. He's probably figured it out by now. You gotta keep them separated. So, it's...
Oh, that's the dumbest thing I've heard.
That's the best thing that I've been sent in a minute or two. That's right. You gotta keep them separated so that they don't touch. You know what it's hot out.
Yeah.
You don't want sweat. You don't want the whole underboob thing. You don't want anything to do with that.
My big thing is that the older I get, the less and less I want to wear a bra. So I'm trying to buy more clothes that either have a built-in bra or tight enough around the boobs that you don't have to wear one. I mean, you don't really have to wear one in anything.
No, you don't.
I don't really like the way it feels in a T-shirt, though, like anything a little bit looser where it's just kind of grazing.
Mm-hmm.
That's not a great... I don't love that feeling, but yeah.
Put nipple tape on like you're going to run like a 25K or something.
No,
oh.
I don't think so.
Alan Mary is smoking hot, and she is bodying that outfit.
Thank you.
Put on concert gear more often. And then they write, sheesh, in all caps.
Aw, thanks.
You got a sheesh out of somebody.
I like a sheesh.
Thank you, sir or madam.
Concert gear is for concerts, though.
That's right. Now, are you going primarily for one of those bands?
Yes.
You're not a massive Offspring fan.
Why don't you guess which band I'm there for?
And they're terrible live. What?
I said guess which band I'm there for.
Simple Plan.
Nope.
Sum 41.
Nope.
Aren't there just 3 bands?
Yeah, no, it's Simple Plan.
Yeah, okay.
Simple Plan is, I didn't realize until Brian and I were riding in the car the other day.
Because you're a huge Billy Bob Thornton and Bill Paxton fan?
Yes.
Yep.
We were riding in the car the other day, and he was like, he had heard a couple Simple Plan songs, but then I played him some of off of the No Pads, No Helmet, Just Balls CD, and it is so whiny, and I'm like singing every single word, and I'm like, I remember this album coming out like right after my dad left. And the song Perfect, I told him,
not Left the Earth, Left the Family.
Left the Family, yeah, back in I was in 6th
First
grade.
time he left, yeah.
The first time he left. The second time he left forever. But the song Perfect, I told him, I was like, I'm probably going to cry when this song comes on. Because it's literally him singing to his dad about how sorry I can never live up to what you want me to be.
What's the song?
Perfect by Simple Plan.
Oh, okay.
I think
I gotta
might
say,
be their biggest hit.
Are they the one that's...
I know the band, but I couldn't name you one Simple Plan song. I remember
Yes,
I'm
you
Just a
could.
Kid.
I'm Just a Kid is theirs.
I don't think they had any
Addicted?
full-on hits, though.
Yeah.
What's the one that's like, have you ever been getting her? Is that
Welcome
them?
to My Life.
Welcome to my
Yeah.
life.
I knew that based off of him. Yes.
That's enough.
I only know that
enough.
one because there was a Derek comedy sketch on YouTube where they had like a big box set version of it, and it was specific to your thing you want to
this
cry
one, yes.
about. It was really funny.
I had that on my juice box. Do you guys remember a juice box?
Oh, God, vaguely. I mean, it was
That was before portable DVD players or
a
like
juice
it was like,
box.
Yeah, it was like you just to watch music videos on. Before iPads, it was just this little thing that kids would have, and you could buy music videos for them, and that was one of the music videos I got.
This song was used in a lot of the 2000s coming of age movies.
Yeah, that's the only one of theirs I remember.
Perfect is the one that not got me into emo music, but this one is it literally is
speaks
a
to you.
letter to his dad. And I listened to it and I was like, oh my God.
What if they don't play it tonight?
They're closing with it.
Oh, they are?
I already looked up their set list.
Mary goes, I didn't wear this shirt for nothing,
Come
all
on
right?
now.
This thing better be covered in tears by the
Yeah.
time.
But
That's not
Brian's
movie
mo-
sweat, that's tears.
Brian's more of an Offspring fan.
Well, when I was playing the deeper cut, whiny, Simple Plan songs, he was kind of pissed. He was like, how are they even on the same bill as Offspring? And I was
Well,
like,
it's multi-generational, I think,
Yeah.
too.
well, I said they're probably just going for a time frame.
It's a pop-punk thing.
They were huge in the early 2000s, right at when Offspring started to go more mainstream. Because the songs that I know of Offspring, Brian hates, like Pretty Fly for a White Guy.
Yeah, because they
And-
started out as like a legit punk band.
Well, he was playing me some of their older songs.
Smash is a great album.
That was
But
the
I
one
mean,
that he
before
likes,
that,
yeah.
like
Yeah.
that's the one that they blew up with. But
Wait, what's the one? Let me see. He was playing some songs.
Smash
that I
is the
was
one that like got them on the radio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I couldn't even, not that I wouldn't recognize it, but I was like, wow, this doesn't even sound like them to me. Yeah, Americana seems to be the album that the Kids Aren't Alright, Why Don't You Get a Job,
Yep.
Pretty Fly. Those are the songs that I
That's
knew
when
from
they were
them.
fully on the radio.
Yeah,
but like
that
the
was
first
fully,
one
like-
and Ignition and Smash
Yeah.
is the one that put them on the radio.
TRL Offspring is Americana.
That's the Offspring I know.
Well, you'll have a good time.
I'm really excited.
I think it'll be a fun show.
Simple
And Sum
Plan.
41's got hits too. They're
Some 41's aw- I
they're
mean,
very
They're
fun.
only doing 25 minutes.
Well,
and this is
That's
supposed
perfect.
to be like their
That-
farewell
so,
tour. Or
yeah, but that
whatever.
means they're going to be playing 13 songs.
Yeah, I guess that's
Yeah.
true.
But Sum 41 is like the only one of those bands that has like some legit metal cred too.
Yeah.
Like they never shied away from their metal influences, which I liked a lot. No, I think Sum 41, they're going to do a final like headlining run and then they're going to call it a
I
career.
thought they said this was their final tour.
I don't think so. I
I
think
think they're going to do
they're doing some opening things and then I think they're going to do a headlining thing and that's going to be it.
Yeah, because I looked it up and I thought Simple Plan would have been the opener. But it's Sum 41 and then Simple Plan and then
Yeah.
Offspring, which kind of surprised me.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. It'll be fun. I'm excited.
Be a good time.
We got that VIP parking. We got the little wristband action.
Now, what does the wristband get you?
That
Did
area.
you kick out some cash for this show too?
No,
Oh.
I learned my lesson after John Mayer and Fall Out Boy, and now I just use channels that we have either through this station or through me using.
I think
I used
that's
to
the
work for
smart way
Live
to do it.
Nation.
Yep.
Um,
Hey guys, it's the VIP Offspring lighter.
yeah, right. It's $458, and you get a coaster that's made out of cardboard.
Cork. Yeah.
No, that area that we always go to for station events is called the Huntington VIP area.
Yeah.
It's got like
Yeah.
private bathrooms and servers and a private bar. That's the area that the wristbands get you. And they have like I think they have either 2 or 3 different non-alcoholic beers too. So that's why I like going there. Because not all of the vendors have the non-alcoholic ones.
By the way, for people who are going to be joining us on Captain Fun's Floating Fandango on Saturday, they have been asking me about the beverage situation. We were kind of talking about that. It's obviously it's a Bud Light cruise, so we'll have Bud Light, but we'll also have non-domestic beers. We'll have a full bar, and we'll have like hard seltzers
Cool.
and waters. So wherever you are on the inebriation spectrum, you should be okay. And then, of course, we'll have a bunch of food.
What about any NAs like Mary?
Well,
I didn't
actually-
see that. I think the water falls under the NA category.
Right. I emailed Amy, our promotions director, yesterday, and I was like, "Hey, are there gonna be NAs here?" And she goes, "I'm checking on that right now, but there will be mocktails." So
That's where people make fun of you for not drinking?
That's
Yes.
cranberry juice on ice.
yes, with a splash of OJ,
Mhm.
maybe even a grenadine float.
Oh, could I have a virgin tequila sunrise, please? It's just called the sunrise. Hey, Tish.
Hi.
Hi.
How are we doing today?
I'm doing fine. I don't know how we are doing, but what's going on?
Okay. Well, there's 4 of us going to the Offspring concert tonight. My husband is 52. I'm 49. And we are taking my 16
you.
Yeah, that tracks. I mean, Offspring are like a
Oh,
Gen
right.
X kind of punk situation. Yeah.
But we are taking my 16-year-old daughter and her ex-girlfriend
Yeah. Why the ex
And
is
they
tagging
are-
along?
because they are good friends now. It's a good thing. But
What's the
they
point
are
of that?
they're looking more forward to the concert than my husband and I are.
To Offspring?
Yes.
Well, yeah, because they don't have to drive. They don't. They don't have to sit in traffic. They don't have to mess with all that nonsense. They're like, "Hey, this is great." Your husband's
They're
like,
gonna sneak away and
we
smoke
did,
pot.
We did premium.
"Yeah,
We did premium parking.
yeah." All right. Well, if you see
but
Mary,
no,
she'll be the one in the giant teat sling. Not giant. I mean, it's
Hey,
you know.
easy.
Yeah, she's gonna be out there
Regular
with
teat sling.
the high
average
beams on.
size.
16-year-old girls. They'll be matching Mary.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. Well, have
Thank
fun.
you so much. You guys have a good day.
Yeah, you
Oh,
too.
yeah, thanks.
All right.
All right,
Yes.
bye.
Mm-hmm. She's gonna be. Oh God. Who was Madeline Kahn in Blazing Saddle? Oh, Lily von Stupp. That's who Mary looks like. Lily von Stupp. None of these, by the way, are insults. These are all compliments.
I've seen that movie 100 times. And I
Blazing
can't-
Saddles?
Lily, yeah.
Lily von Stupp. Madeline Kahn. The great, late, great Madeline Kahn. She's been dead
Oh,
for a
she's
while
from,
now.
what's it called?
A lot of things.
No,
Young
no, no.
Frankenstein,
Yes, that
High
one.
Anxiety. She was in all the Mel Brooks movies back in the day. Yeah. She got nominated for Paper Moon, if people remember that movie, but you probably don't because that was a very old movie. Anytime you want to leave us a message and you're listening to the iHeartRadio app, there's a handy little red talkback button there for you.
Alan, Rich down in Jacksonville, Florida, listening back to the podcast when you guys were discussing erectile dysfunction in men. And I'm wondering if Mary was able to get the opportunity to ask Brian how he feels if he were to lose the function of his penis. Hate the show. Bye.
Yeah, we got into a conversation yesterday where Mary thought that it was inconceivable that I would attach so much of my male identity to having a functioning penis.
And
she couldn't get her head around. I said that would really...
You would have an identity crisis.
That's correct.
Is what you said.
That's correct.
And I said that's a little
penis.
bit extreme to say that you wouldn't even... Identity crisis means I don't know who I am anymore.
Yeah.
And Cody, we were actually kind of upset that you weren't on the show yesterday because that's what Alan was saying. If he could no longer get an erection, he would not know who he was as a person.
I felt like you would be Team Allen in that argument, Cody.
Yes and no.
See,
Because-
I said...
well,
Don't pretend.
No,
Well,
he's a
no-
tricky boy. Let's see
no,
what he's got.
All right, yeah.
I just want to say
Tricky boy.
He is.
yes because the fact that I wouldn't be able to satisfy my partner, I would be upset with that. But I'm also gay, so all I have to do is bottom. So it really wouldn't be that big of a deal for me.
Oh, that's true.
Well, but I mean, but that's still,
I still-
less fulfilling in
I
the
still got a
grand scheme of
functional
things.
mouth and,
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's true.
So yes, if
All right, I don't have those things.
yeah, I have a backside and I have a mouth that would get the job done.
Yeah, but you're still not getting a finish.
No, but
But
that's
I
what he's
don't
saying.
anyways.
Yeah.
He does like that.
as long
though.
as his
You don't
boy
anyway.
pee is functioning, Bill, everything's fine.
If anything, it takes the pressure off because then I have an excuse. I'm like, oh, I have ED. I can't top you. Oh, sorry.
My bad.
I feel like it's going to add pressure in very specific places.
Because then I'm like, hey, listen, I'm verse, bro. I'm totally verse, but I have this issue and I have to be a bottom. I just have to now.
I'm like cooked
can you get-
vermicelli down there. There's nothing I can do.
Because there's a lot of bottom shaming. A lot of people are like, oh, I can't believe no one wants to top anymore. Where are my, mask tops? And I'm like, well,
Wait, that's
a big load.
I used to be that, but I can't be anymore because, God told me I was topping too good, so he needed to knock me down a peg. Literally.
Poundcake, you are topping too good.
my guy. You've been topping too good.
You've been topping all these
I
years.
gotta humble you
Yep.
That's right.
in a very specific way.
Now I'm a ferocious bottom.
See,
power
that's what
bottom.
when Alan was saying, he was like identity crisis, and I was like, well, what about drumming or your kids? Like all of that comes secondary. Cody would be on my
right.
side, and I was like, I don't think Cody. Because you like to stay at home and do nothing a lot
Yes,
too.
but when I do nothing, it means that I can. I'm trying to clean this up for the radio, but I touch myself, and if there was
Like the Divinals.
like if I didn't get horny, like that's why I was on the verge of suicide when I was on those antidepressants because. One, my sex drive was gone, and it's the worst thing when you can actually get boners and not make use of it because I couldn't finish. So I was like, oh no, I can't do this. The one thing I have, out of all the depression I've gone through, all the anxiety, I've been able to touch myself. I've been able to, finish myself. Even when guys would come over and, try and do their thing and I wasn't satisfied, I knew how to satisfy myself. And when I couldn't satisfy myself, I had to make a change.
And when there's only one set of footprints in the sand, it means I finished myself off.
Poundcake,
God,
this is the Lord.
hey Lord, what's up?
This is the Lord. I wanted to let you know not to worry.
About?
You've been topping too good lately. You know I wanted to tell you that.
Yeah, well, you
I've
gave it
seen
to
what's happening. And feel free to keep topping.
Well, you ain't got to go that far. I mean, sometimes, you just get to move.
Yeah. All right. Well, there you go.
Yeah, no, I'm on your side. If I couldn't get gratification at all, like not even myself, then yes, it would be existential. Ooh, Lord.
Go ahead. You try it. I want to hear you do it.
Existential crisis.
I want to hear you do it again.
Existential crisis.
I want to hear you try it. I'm not going to let it go until you do it.
It'll be a big issue within myself.
Existential crisis.
Existential. There you go. He nailed it.
I'm on Team Allen, Liz. I'm on your side.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, but there's other variables.
Well, I'm
when
going
it
to take
comes
that.
me.
I would have been amazed had that conversation continued to Casa Santora. I mean, that would have.
No, I didn't ask Brian.
Right.
I went to yoga last night, so by the time I got home, he was pretty much already passed out on the couch.
Mm-hmm.
We discussed the concert tonight briefly. Watched a little bit of Antiques Roadshow.
No wonder he was asleep.
Dude, he loves that show so much.
I found this watch in my garage, and I'm hoping it's worth $8 million. They're like, yeah, this is a replica.
Kohl's Live, Laugh, Love sign. It's
Well,
from 1998 when
It
they
says-
first rolled them out.
It's wood etched. It says #Lake Life.
I walked in the door, and I'm like getting up because I had gone from work to yoga to home, so I had all my stuff from both the gym and work. I'm like unloading all my stuff, and I just hear, babe, this violin's worth $200,000. I was like, what?
Stradivarius who? Stradivarius?
I come back there, and before I even got back there, I was like, are you watching Antiques Roadshow? He's like, yeah, come check this thing out.
God, I didn't even know that show was still
Oh,
on.
it's still on.
Antiques
yeah, like every day.
Roadshow. Wow.
Yeah. So
All
no,
right.
we were more focused on that than the.
Boy, you really vacillate between you're reading murder whodunits, figure 'em outs, and then watching Antiques Roadshow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's, you
Got a
know,
palate cleanser.
big time. Big time.
Okay. Do you watch all those treasure shows? I mean, Gwen kind of likes those shows. There's one called Found, where people hope that the crap they dug up out of their yard is like a Civil War coin or something, and these poor people have to tell them, no, that's from like 1986.
No, Antiques Roadshow really is the only one that we'll put on as just like background noise or just to watch while we unwind.
Would you go to a live event?
Well, that's actually like my
I mean, they
favorite.
just came through Akron.
My favorite part of the show is like with the last maybe minute or two where they're just doing 10-second blurbs where people are like, I thought my lamp was worth $900 and turns out it's actually from Kmart. Like,
Yeah.
those people are my favorite. The one guy standing there, he's carrying a table. This last night, he's got a table. He goes, I drove 1,000 miles to see how much this table's worth, and turns out I spent more money coming here.
The gas
so mad.
broke me.
Yeah.
I thought this spoon was from ancient Rome.
Turns out it's from a Happy Meal.
It's from a home store in Lincoln, Nebraska.
I would go just to people watch.
Yeah. All right.